Hello everyone, welcome back to another video where this evening we're hopefully going to photograph the sunset in a really fantastic seascape landscape area here on the Rame Peninsula, where you'll be able to see Rame Head just behind me here. Really interesting conditions, so we have a really chilly northerly wind, especially for the second week of September here in the UK. The temperatures drop right down compared to what it was just a few weeks ago when I was swimming in the sea and it was absolutely sunny. It would have been the last video you would have seen. But yeah, on to now. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but hopefully it's going to be a nice video. Going to get some nice photos. My hair's going to be absolutely a mess, I'll tell you that. But yeah, let me just try and find a first composition and we'll go from there, shall we? Let's go. Okay everyone, so just walked along the coast path a bit here. So we've got a really nice angle on Rame Head there. The bad news already, I've pretty much lost quite a bit of the sunlight. But we have blue sky above us, so I'm just trying to think of what potential photographs I can get here this evening. Now we have some really nice dramatic conditions down there on the coastline. So there's a potential few compositions there. Wildlife, there's a cormorant there, so that's another potential composition there. But I'm, fingers crossed, crossing the old fingers once again, we might even get a bit of colour that way. We've got 45 minutes till the sunset, so might be a bit patient. But you know, I'm just going to head down that way slightly. We're hopefully going to get our first photo. Okay, so I've now just come around the corner a bit and you'll be able to see Kingsand Bay if I pan around behind me here. But you might be able to see, let me just get my finger in the right position, there we go. Can you see that little white house there? I think potentially there might be a nice minimalist image there. It's just going to be the case of trying to set up in this wind. I've just stood on a little bit of rock. Oh, there we go. And you'll be able to see the coastline just there. But yeah, let's try and take our first photo for this evening. Right, so just taken a quick few test shots, let's say, to see what the focal length is looking like. Now I certainly do agree with myself that the 40 to 150 millimeter will suit the composition absolutely perfectly. I'm going to get it on the tripod. I'm going to take a nice, I reckon, hopefully ranging between 15th and 1/30th shutter speed to hopefully get a bit of movement in the waves. But I might put on the ND1000 filter just to get a nice proper slow scene, but also trying to capture a bit of dramatic sense in the coastline below. Camera's on the tripod and we're ready to take our first photo. Let me just show you the composition on the screen right now. So this is zoomed in at 50 millimeter. Straight away, I'm making sure to position a little building there directly centered in the frame. So what has almost, what should I say, caused a distraction from that little white building is this bit of brown on the cliff here. So straight away I've zoomed in a bit and I've gone to there. Again, white building is positioned nicely centered in the middle. There is that white van just above, but I think I might just remove that in post-process. But yeah, I'm going to take one like this. I'm still capturing the nice movement in the waves, which I always like to get. And then I think I'm going to put the ND1000 filter on and we'll see what we get there. I hope you like those photos, and we're going to dive right into the next one. Camera is all in the same position, set up nicely. You'll be able to see just what a tight net space we're working in here. You'll be able to see Whitsand Bay there and the sun just going behind the clouds there. Again, similar composition, but what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the same focal length as the last photo, then I'm going to be zooming in progressively until I get a nice range of different compositions. I'm going to be shooting at 15th of a second at f8, ISO 200. I am quite looking forward to taking this. Again, with the ND 1000 filter on, it's helping me to show you, let's go with, the slow, creamy sea. There's some nice dark clouds above as well, albeit it's going to make a nice photo. And yeah, hope you like these ones. And so in the end, I've opted to show you just two variations of my set composition, with the first here taking at the same focal length as the previous photo. I then decided, instead of zooming in, I'd zoom back out to 45mm, and with a really nice thin crop, you'll be able to see just how isolated the white building is up against the cliff face. And before I knew it, the light began to fade, and therefore it was time to head back to where I started the video for a quick sip of hot chocolate and of course a cookie. You know, even though I might have only got one or two photos, the scenery here on the Cornish coastline is very nice. I'm looking forward already to the morning, hopefully to get some nice photos. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed somewhat, if I've managed to piece together some nice bit of video this evening. And yeah, even though it looked promising, or should I say it was forecast to be quite promising, it was still worth it to come out and to get some photos, of course. I actually have found potentially a nice sunset location for a future video. Yeah, I'm gonna tuck into this and I'll see you in the morning. Still not gonna fit. Still not gonna fit. Well, good morning, and as you'll be able to see already, the sun has risen on what should be a really nice day here on the Rame Peninsula. I've already taken my compositions. Now, I'll be honest, my alarm did not go off, and I'm proper gutted because I was going to go out Penlee. So now I'm currently just across from Kingsand. Yeah, gutting, but you know, I've managed to keep my composure. I've got a few nice photos, similar to the start of the last video, using some of the boats with the sun rising behind. So I've got a few there, and guarantee you'll like them. And I'm just going to pan that way to Kingsand itself, grab a nice long exposure there, and then we're going to head out to Penlee. I'm sure there'll be actually a few nice compositions to find out there. Might even get some interesting rain showers as well. But yeah, not the best start, that's for sure. But I hope you enjoy the rest of the video and of course these photos. Right, so here's that composition. As you'll be able to tell, I'm balancing all the buildings in the middle of the frame. Just check out those reflections. We've got a nice bit of a sunny morning dog walk. Not a bad place to live, hey? But of course, making sure everything is nice and level. Yeah, there's not much really to explain other than pick your composition, make sure it's nicely balanced, and go from there. Okay everyone, so it might be about to get interesting. Blue sky, rain clouds, rainbow, composition here, portrait. He's going for an early morning swim. I reckon it's going to be absolutely lovely. But yeah, just a portrait composition here. I've got the perfect leading line because where the waves are coming in as the tide increases, it's got a really nice leading line towards the village. Same situation with the last composition with slow shutter speed, f11. Yeah, he's in. Hope you like this photo and we'll see what develops. Right, so that rain shower didn't really accumulate too much, and nor did the rainbow by the time I got set up, but I did try to get a nice photo down low by the water's edge, just trying to capture a few of the raindrops with the last composition with the village of Kingsand reflecting in behind. But yeah, might have got one there, so hopefully if I did I'll show you that. But for now, I'm going to head out to Penlee. We're hopefully going to take some nice photos out there to end the video. But I've actually got a question for you to think of as you watch him. How do you go about photographing a location that you do quite a few times? So I'm going out to Penlee now. I'm going to try and find some new compositions because I've photographed it so many times. But yeah, a nice question for you. I'm going to hopefully enjoy the walk. Yeah, see you in a minute. Right, so I've now arrived down here on the coastline at Penlee Point. Had a lovely walk out through the woods, but I've put the waterproof on now because it might actually rain. There's definitely a hefty shower towards Plymouth. So, camera's ready. I'm gonna find a composition. I have been here a short while, so I have managed to find a nice one. We're gonna head right there and take some photos. And so I've got my composition all set up nicely. There's a few spits of rain above us. The sun is just coming out. Absolutely fantastic. My composition is portrait orientated, facing that way. Oh, was that a good wave? Yep. So I'm capturing as that wave's now going to retrieve back out, down over the rocks, like that. Let's have a look. Yeah, that looks really nice. Is that another good one? I love seascape photography because there's just so much going on. Here we go. Is there a rainbow? Is it? Making sure, because it is just starting to get a bit heavier, the rain. But no. ND 1000 filter is on again. Now, because it's so bright now, I'm able to use that to achieve a really nice shutter speed. So I'm now shooting at 2-second exposure, and it's just giving me the perfect movement in the waves. Really nice. I'm going to put a few up to show you, and then we'll go from there. Okay then, so I hope you like those photos, and a bit of time has now passed since I've taken them. You'll be able to see behind me, there's a bit of an elusive looking cloud heading our way. Camera is all set up. So yeah, I'm hoping I'm just gonna get some nice conditions to end the video with. Yeah, just show you a bit of the scenery. Really cool looking clouds, the sun's still shining. But yeah, let's see what happens. Okay, so that rain has definitely now arrived. Let's just say I don't see a set composition, so I'm just gonna cross the old fingers once again and hope maybe a rainbow appears towards Rame Head. The hood is going up. Ah, here we go. Yeah, maybe a rainbow will appear. Just something like that I'm looking for. Something a bit out of something a bit different. But yeah, to wait and see, I think. Right, so managed to find a quick composition. So I'm using this almost like peninsula type rock leading out to the sea. The rain and the clouds are over that way. ND1000 filter, 14mm. The cloth is coming in really handy at the moment in swiping the raindrops off the filter itself. So I'm shooting at a 5-second exposure, f11. ISO is at, let's have a look, ISO 200. Yeah, I know that'll be a nice one. I hope you like this photo. Managed to find a composition. Yeah, last photo, and I'll say my goodbye. And there we go, everyone. So today's video is now complete. Well, we started up at Rame Head last night, hoping to get some photos of the sunset, but nothing accumulated. The dark clouds did roll in. This morning, my alarm didn't go off. I was absolutely gutted. But you know, I found some nice photos over in Kingsand. Come out here to Penlee Point. We've had a really fine morning of some seascape photography. And I've actually just briefly took a few snaps as well. So I'll put them at the end of the video. I think you'll like them, and they might just be the best ones of the video as well. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. I know I've enjoyed myself being out, of course, on the peninsula. It's always cracking. Of course, made a video as well. Thank you for everyone's comments on my last video about boots. You see these are a bit rough and torn. These are my old ones, and they are absolutely nearly gone. They're nearly gone. But yeah, thanks for everyone's comments on the last video as well. Some really nice ones. I do appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully new boats. I was going to say new boats then. I love a new boat. I don't even have one. New boots, hopefully soon for Dartmoor. Looking forward to that. I'm so eager to get back up. Yeah, a few more weeks here and then we're up there. So, thank you very much for watching today's video. Hope you've enjoyed it, of course. Do feel free to like and subscribe. Legends. See you later.